Right, well, I'll play Level Up Land again. I had quite a horrible day. I was planning on playing yesterday, but I had quite a horrible day, so I ended up putting it off. I really want to get to the end of it, to be honest. It's not a case of trying to get through as quickly as possible, but I don't know, I'm just interested to see how it ends or how much further I have to go. I'm starting to see if I search here map, will it come up? Lol map pictures. There we go. If I get my little lol map up, I've reached a few dead ends now. So I found three sort of kind of actual dead ends and two with, the lava walking thing. Or basically lava cutting me off. I want to just explore everything else. And I think one of the comments the creator gave was that the yeah, I just immediately understood it as I'm not playing the game as well as they'd have thought. In that I'm kind of how can I put it? Oh, I didn't even turn on my controller. In that I'll play with the keyboard today. In that next load game. I don't know. Maybe I keep making the same mistakes and I'm not learning, or I'm not sort of learning from my mistakes. The way I'd sort of defend myself in that regard, or reflect upon my gameplay, is that what I was doing in the last video or in the last session, I was basically just as I said, trying to find the, the boundaries like I did find in here. Trying to find those. Hang on, can I open this in? Windows, come on. If this was Windows Photo View, I'd be able to right click and go to Edit with Paint. No, I don't want any of this. Escape. There we go. Open with Paint. There we go. I can get rid of that now. I was basically trying to explore the map, because I'd been doing a lot of grinding and just like discovering certain enemies that I decided I want to farm. And finding the wizard, for example, like fighting wizards, plural, was good because they have a lot of handy spells. But at the same time, I wasn't too sure about simply grinding and finding as many wizards as possible to draw as much magic as possible, or farming loads and loads of repairs in order to fight spirits, in order to draw or extract the better extracting command, which was soul. Because truth be told, I don't know if there might be a better spell for shield regeneration or shield repair than repair, and I don't want to have spent hours getting repair just to find that there's a better one along the way. So I would rather take my chances and die a lot, just finding new enemies and finding new what do you call it, new paths. So something I might do is, once I've completely exhausted the list, the possible ways for me to go, maybe I'm limited by lava and I have to cross that. What I'm going to do next is basically try and see what enemies have what magic, essentially. Find enemies that have useful spells, essentially, and make an informed decision on whether it's best to farm them or find another enemy which is slightly easier to battle against and extract. But at the end of the day, I really don't want to. It's kind of like drawing in Final Fantasy VIII. So the first time you play, you think, "Oh my god, this is a draw command. I'm going to use it a lot," and then you find that there are much better ways of getting magic by extracting, and then by refining cards into items, which then refine into magic. And then if you talk about the Steam version, or the PC version, you have Chocobo World, which is obviously really easy to refine into items and then into magic. Or you have, Island Close to Hell. I'm getting a message on WhatsApp. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going to reply to this message. Sorry. Change the language. This is very unprofessional, but I'm not professional, so I don't really mind. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so Final Fantasy VIII, this is kind of there are more with every kind of playthrough, or perhaps with every or during the course of one playthrough, you learn better ways of getting magic, essentially magic spells. And I don't want to have to be reliant on something as very annoying and kind of boring to accumulate. A spell very boring to accumulate, like repair. So it would mean I'm sitting around this area. Let me just highlight that. It would mean I'm sitting around this area, extracting spells before actually exploring. And I might sink all of my repairs into, say, fighting extracting spells from the spirits in the spirit pass, as I called it. When I find that there might be a better enemy somewhere here that might have better spells. Yeah. Anyway, that's my logic, and that's what I'm planning to do today. So I'm planning to keep on exploring, see what wonders await. So I know that this is a dead end now, just as this is a dead end, and I believe this is a dead end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this path for now, with the spirit pass. I'm going to leave this part for now, because I got really demotivated, demoralized by the trolls and by the sludge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way and basically see where I end up. Once I've discovered that there is a dead end, I won't double check this because I know that's a dead end. I won't double check this area. I'll look to see if there is anything more along this path, because I might have forgotten, and I'm pretty sure this cave had 2 exits. I'm not sure if this cave had 2 exits. I might have to double check. Actually, no, it's not, because that's the one that you enter the cave and you've got kind of boxes here, or I don't know how to call them, pillars, and you have to keep going along the south side. Ah, so there might be something actually in the north. But anyway, I'm going to check this bit first. So let's get on with it. Oh, do I want to? Expedia. Okay. Files 9. Expedia. It's the bigger one. Here we go. Oh no, I need to connect a controller first. I do want to use a controller, I've decided. Okay, so I need to change this to space and this to Z. I'm done. There we go. Okay. Let's just double check, see what I have. I have all of this stuff. Yeah, okay. Something I was I'm going this round time. Something I was gonna talk about in my... I keep mentioning it now, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't even started it yet. Steam library video. So basically, I have a Steam library I'm kind of ashamed of. There are a lot of games in there that I've played and I really don't think they're very good, or that I even wasted my time on. I've mentioned it a few times, but I have many hours on Counter-Strike, and while I don't think it's a complete waste of time, because I learnt a lot and I enjoyed myself above all. I didn't kind of go out of my comfort zone, because at the end of the day it is a shooting game. And probably my interest in shooting games stems from, well, most importantly, probably Delta Force, which I played a lot on the PC back when I was a lot younger. Incidentally, my first PC was didn't even have a dedicated graphics card, and I played Delta Force in, I think, 640 by 480 resolution on a 15-inch screen. It was a nice, LCD screen, but it's still, that's what I played it on, and I think at around 15 frames per second. And I played that for years. Eventually I got interested in map making, in level design for Delta Force, and that's what I ended up spending a lot of time doing when I was at, what would have been secondary school, when I was growing up. And I still have loads of these maps. I actually created a tiny website which was supposed to sort of just have some thumbnails basically and have a repository, so in case I ever lose my if I ever lose my backups, I've got 2 hard drives that I use, one external one, one internal one, that I use for backups of just my stuff. And if I ever lose that data, I'll have it online. That's one kind of hope. Falcon. Okay, I'm gonna strike him. And we'll do this. Hopefully he hasn't got too much more health. I don't... Nah, it'll be right. I don't have any heals. Right, well... I'll try my best anyway. How much health does this guy have? Yeah, I have a really bad memory. Back when there was only a few enemies to think about, and a tiny little map, I was perfectly happy with, essentially. Oh god, am I gonna die? Oh, I'm not. That was disappointing, to say the least. Okay, let's have a look. I think I should be alright with 700 health for now. Oh, do I want to risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Sod it. Okay, so this is where I want to go. I was talking about where my interest in shooting games stems from. Mage. Great, I'm gonna run. Where my interest in shooting games stems from. Yeah, and Delta Force definitely. But even before Delta Force, there were several games I had on... Well, we had... my siblings and we had on PlayStation 1. No. Did we have any? I don't think we even had a shooting game on PlayStation 1. This guy isn't going to let me run. Don't panic. Oh, something I would have loved to farm was escapes. Maybe I should fight an eagle. I think that's what I might do. I might get into a fight with an eagle and just soul him 12 times to see if I can get some escapes. Because I'm not going to survive this, am I? Recover. No, that was a bad one. Okay. I'll try to survive for the sake of it. Let's use Joker. There we go, that helped. Let's just try and run now. Anyway, no, it would have been the PlayStation 2 then. Because we definitely had one of my favourite games of all time, James Bond Nightfire, on PlayStation 2. And I assume Xbox was the same version. But that game was a lot of fun. I'm just going to use a restore because I'm definitely not going to be saving anyway. I should be using Explore as well. Okay, so there's going to be one exit here, and there might even be an exit to the left. We'll see. Yeah, James Bond Nightfire, that was a good one. But yeah, I find shooting games very easy, and they're an easy way for me to spend my time. Because at the end of the day, games are not only... Well, this is something that my parents say, or not my parents, my dad says fairly frequently. Back when I was a kid, because right now he doesn't really pay attention to... right now he doesn't really pay attention to us, well, my siblings and I, so essentially because we're adults, but when we were still at school, he wasn't happy about us playing video games because he thought they were just a waste of time. And I'd argue, playing a single player game, kind of like, I don't know, just one that gives a fulfilling experience. So for me, I would say the one that gave me the most fulfilling experience, obviously as a kid, would have been any Final Fantasy game essentially. I ran out of strikes. Okay. He has 1000 health, doesn't he? I'll just analyze it. Oh, hello. 65. I should extract stuff from him because he's a good egg. I'm not going to save this, I may as well use all the souls. I'll resume talking after this, after I've finished this little haul. Okay, and let's extract more times. I'll just use a restore when I'm out of battle. I said he's going to start rinsing my health now, because he's taking away my shield. Okay, 45 analyzes, fantastic. Anyway, I was thinking a game which gives you a kind of fulfilling experience. Usually single-player games, actually, because single-player games give you time to reflect on what you're doing, and they usually have a narrative, and they usually, um, what can I say? Even if it's only minor, they change your outlook on certain things. I think I may have gone the wrong way. That's fine. We're learning. Okay, this is the cave with the spirits. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna run from this bloke. Because I don't have the damage to kill him. Actually, I've got a death. I'm gonna analyze him. I'm gonna strike him twice. I'm gonna attack him. Yeah, let's just do some more extracting from this bloke. I'm trying to think of an example of an experience. Okay, Undertale's a very good one. So I absolutely adore, firstly, the music, and secondly, the writing in Undertale. It's so childish but funny, and I really enjoy it. I can't really explain it. I would kind of reach out to other media, to be honest, with my comment about, you know, whether something's a waste of time, because TV series, they can often be a waste of time. I'll give you one, for example, Sons of Anarchy. I watched that. Oh god, I don't even think I'm going to kill this guy. Oh no, I was going to use death, wasn't I? Okay. That was a bit silly. I'm going to use repairs because shields are crap. And it'll let me extract some more stuff from him for use on my journey ahead. Yeah, Sons of Anarchy, for example, is a TV series which I watched. I think I watched all of it. I just kind of got addicted to it. And then, on reflection, I found it quite the waste of time. I didn't really think it was. I didn't find that meaningful an experience. Yeah. Whereas on the other hand, this is usually true of anime, because I just genuinely find. Okay, so I genuinely find that anime usually they try harder. I find than conventional, you know, TV and films coming from America. There's less of a formula, there's more artistic creativity. And I've got several people I know just instantly, you know, scoff whenever they hear. I'm just going to use Swamp Walk. They scoff when they hear. Please don't be. Oh, Reaper. Oh god. I've never come across this bloke before. I don't have death. He seems to be. His damage seems to be fairly normal. Oh, hello. That is not nice. What are you doing? No. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop. Oh, freeze, 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 and run. Yeah, okay. So I assume Reaper is basically that is a reflection of death as a spell. So obviously when I reach 500 HP, that's when he starts, you know, swinging, because, you know, I'm on the verge of death or something. That makes me think I should be having, you know, health in the tens of thousands, which might be another comment by the creator. Perhaps I'm not leveling up enough. You know, it's called Level Up Land. Maybe I'm still just a peon in the face of. What was that title? There were trolls. No, the previous one. Something Chimera. No, Titans, Chimera, and Phoenixes, or something. I don't know. Okay, let's just go. I was talking about anime, and oh no, I was going to attack this bloke, and I've really lost loads of health. But I may as well just go back to the pier, I suppose. I was going to attack this bloke. Let's do an analyze on him, just to make sure I don't die. Come on, work. There we go. What was I even saying? I forgot already. I've got a really bad sieve as a head. For a head. I've completely forgotten. Anime. I think, yeah, they give him more kind of freedom. Or I find that they give him more freedom, and then more. I just find the stories more interesting. One of my favorite animes, or two of my favorite animes, are Erased. Although one of my friends who's kind of interested in Japanese culture claims that it's a fairly common theme. And Erased is essentially, I'll describe it in as few words as possible to avoid giving too much away. But Erased is essentially going back into the past to fix problems. Kind of like the American film Butterfly Effect, but it's a lot better than that. That's the kind of superhero ability that the main character's got there. And in another one, Steins Gate, bloody love that film. That TV show is incredible. Steins Gate. I wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone and everyone. I've got the Steam game, but apparently the Steam game is not that good as far as graphic interactive novels go. Whatever it is, apparently it's not that good. I've played I think 2 hours of it. I essentially bought the Steam game not because I'm interested in the genre. I'm not really for that stuff. But what's the word I'm looking for? I just wanted to know more about the world, essentially. I mean, I could have just gone on a Wikia, a fandom website, and read about it, but I don't know. There's a certain magic to exploring things. I don't think I've ever actually used Explore in this tunnel. I imagine it's a small tunnel though, so it's right at the beginning. So you can have one exit. But this is for science, remember? For science. Okay. I don't know if you can see down here. While I just hold down X to kill this guy. I've got Steam still downloading Grand Theft Auto 5. It's gonna take so long. Okay, no, there is only one exit. So, let's just keep going. I was in this tunnel and I wanted to find another exit. That's what was happening essentially. Okay, spells, explore. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there is stuff going this. There is stuff out this way. Anyway. Yeah, Steins Gate. Please watch it, and then let me know what you think, because it is very, very good. I highly recommend it. I'm pretty vehemently against. Oh, no, I wouldn't say against. I just really don't like comic book films. Especially, I can appreciate that comic books were good back when they were, very incredibly popular. For people of, well, I wouldn't say people of all ages, but for the target audience essentially, which was at the time kids. But since then, the kids have grown up. I think there's only one exit here. Yeah, there's only one exit. And I don't think there's anything up there. I am going to Swamp Walk just to check, because this is all for science. That was not Swamp Walk, that was Explore. Ah! Aha! See? There is, that siphon twice. Ah! See, I need to add this to my thingy bob now. Okay, so here I have found something that goes kind of like a squiggly line. Or was that here? No, that was definitely here. Okay. And I found another cave, so let's just make my cave thingy bob. Yeah, I was talking about comic book films. I genuinely dislike them, especially the Hollywood ones. I find them to be incredibly dull, and they just keep doing the same thing over and over again, like what they called the backstory ones. Because I think, okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second. I think the backstory, what is the actual term for it? Basically, when a film explains how the superhero became a superhero, as opposed to the adventures and the perils and trials of the superhero. So they keep doing this thing where they introduce the character over and over and over again. Like once every 10 years, they reintroduce the character. They reintroduce the character. Reboots, that's what they're called, or something like that. And it's incredibly frustrating because you're essentially watching the same thing over and over again, just like with tiny differences. Because of course, even though the director's going to be different, even though the actor's going to be different, even though the cinematography is going to be different, might be different actually. The producers are largely going to be the same because essentially the reason they keep doing that, in my opinion, is because they simply want to earn more money, and they know that it's a tried and tested money maker essentially. Because talking about a superhero, you know, in kind of talking about superheroes' trials and perils, where the superhero has already been established, and the superhero is just going about his business. If you do too many of those films, after a while, the film's only going to be interesting to people who know about the superhero and who know about the universe. Whereas if they keep reintroducing, they've got a next generation, you know, between you know, Batman installations or, you know, Marvel installations or whatever it is, you're gonna have a whole new generation of kids growing up, and those kids need to be exposed to the franchise in order to earn money from the kids, you know, toys and all that kind of merchandising stuff. And I think it's a kind of a sad opinion that I have, but ultimately it's going to be. I think there must be some truth to it. But the point I was getting at is I dislike comic book films so much that if I got somebody who wasn't sure about watching Steins Gate to watch Steins Gate, in return, I would gladly watch a comic book film. That's how much I think Steins Gate is amazing. So do go and see it. I should really turn off my notifications. You know what? I'm just going to close Steam for now, because I don't want to see the I don't want to see those notifications. Oh, anyway, let's continue. I know there's a cave there, but I want to. Let's just kill this guy. Come on, analyze. There we go. I shouldn't be using all my strikes on a wizard. Could have just tried to escape from him. Okay, we'll use death on him. I'll just extract some stuff. I have got an escape, don't I? Oh, something I was going to mention. I was planning actually on saying it right at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. And that's yeah, my identity. I was not planning on being mysterious or concealing it in any sort of way. I have my just YouTube channel that I use for watching stuff is the Fran EKMA. I have that one. And the uploads on there, I just have, you know, of the dog. There's 2 uploads, I think, of the dog and some cats. You're welcome to watch those if you want. They're not very good. Why? What? Oh my god. Oh! I had a massive brain fart right there. I wasn't sure what I was doing. Oh, thank god I came out on the other side alive, really. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's continue. Explore. Horse. Let's just try and escape. Yeah, I wasn't planning on concealing. I wasn't trying to conceal. I kind of thought it was obvious, in a sense. I want to talk about the reason why I actually started this playing Level Up Land. Because to be honest, I'll be very honest. When I looked at it before, so this was probably right at the beginning of Mule's streams. There was kind of a plug, an incidental plug, I'd call it, of Level Up Land in one of the streams, and I looked at it. I watched the video that I was talking about right at the beginning. I even downloaded the game, had a look at it, and then I just kind of did what I usually do with games, and I'll show you my Steam library at some point. That even if it's an interesting game, even if it's you know, something that's good, I usually cast it away in favor of an easier experience. Put it that way. So me playing this is I'm very much out of my comfort zone because I like. I'm gonna invest. Oh god. Regenerate. Oh, I was too slow. Damn it. Can't believe I couldn't escape from that bloke. Alright. Well, I know to go up that swamp straight away, so don't have to dilly-dally. Okay, well let's just go. Hang on, did I actually save all those? Yeah, I did save the escape. Okay. No, I need to find this cave. I'm gonna explore now because I don't know. Oh no, there was only one exit, wasn't there? Yeah. Anyway, I'm very much out of my comfort zone with this. For example, Final Fantasy 13. I liked the game, but there's a big but. When I played it on PlayStation, when I first got it, I pretty much got it when it came out. I played it on the PlayStation 3 while I was still at school, and I loved it until I stopped loving it. I think it was, I finished the linear part of the game, but as soon as it opened up, I kind of lost interest. And again, I found solace in the skeleton. Okay. What did the skeletons have? They had swamp walk, didn't they? And they had death? Did they have death? Skeleton also damages itself, doesn't it? And I'm not gonna... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't even have to... Oh god. Oh, I didn't have to heal. Yeah, I didn't get anything good for that, and I wasted all my health. Brilliant. I shall use Siphon. Sorry. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13. I played it. I enjoyed it until I kind of got bored, and then I stopped. I need to pay attention to when swamp walking ends. Oh great, swamp walking did not bless me with the RNG. Great. Great. Great, great, great. Alright. Let's continue. Let's try again. Let's not get upset that what I predicted was going to happen happened. What was I saying? Yeah, Final Fantasy 13, I stopped playing halfway through. Once the game opened up, I lost interest, I stopped playing it. And it's only on reflection when I thought I was kind of stupid for disliking the game, simply because it was, well, firstly, simply because it wasn't Final Fantasy 7 or 8. Oh, I don't need to explore. That's kind of childish, in my opinion. And that was very much my opinion at the time. I'm actually going to see if I can get some more escapes from this bloke. Alright. I actually watched... So, I think last year, I was trying my hand at map making, at level design for Counter-Strike. And I spent a lot of hours, probably, you know, proportionally a huge amount of hours to the 2,000 that I've got logged on Counter-Strike. A lot of that would have been me in the level design, just trying it out, basically. Strikes, that was always handy. And while I was doing that, I watched a few anime series, but another thing I did was I watched essentially a film version of Final Fantasy 13, so I wanted to know what it was about, and I fancy just, you know, having something on in the background. And admittedly, didn't have much of the battles, so this is going to be kind of fly over the creator's head, so I know she's interested in game mechanics. But I enjoyed the world, I enjoyed the story, the music was nice as well. But it suddenly became not the horrible game that I thought it was. And I can respect it for that. And I can appreciate that I was, you know, how would I put this? I wasn't very fair, put it that way. Skeleton. He has, yes. Actually, good. Let's fight the skeleton. Because he has, what did he just give me a death? He gave me a death. He has a swamp walk, and that'll come in handy. Oh, he does so much damage. I keep forgetting. I'm not paying attention. Oh. You know what I might try doing? I might try the next video I do, or the next session I have on this, I'm gonna try not speaking. So I bet I'm absent-minded when I'm trying to think of trying to keep myself in the loop with what I'm saying. So that's definitely something I want to do. Anyway, I was talking about Final Fantasy 13. I can't even remember why I was talking about Final Fantasy 13. I'm not very good at multitasking, it turns out. Okay. You got another one. What was I even saying? I think I'm going to go all the way back to why I tried to play Level Up Land in the first place. I think I was talking about how this isn't something I'd normally do, because this is out of my comfort zone. I like just playing games that I know that I'm good at, and I know that I'm going to have an easy time playing, basically. Staying in my very much just a policy of remaining within my comfort zone. Extract. Unfortunately, yeah, I was kind of comparing that Final Fantasy 13 was kind of like that for me. When I was younger, I really didn't want to play it, and that's what happened earlier on. So I tried this game. I thought, yeah, fine, it's impressive that somebody made this on their own, but at the same time, I would much prefer to, spend my time doing something else rather than playing this or practically any other game. I have Limbo, for example. Limbo is another game I have in my Steam library. I bought it ages ago. I played it a bit and then realised, nah, it's not really for me. And I just ignored it, regardless of whether it was any good or not. I'm gonna analyse this bloke. I must have to strike him, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's gonna die. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay. So yeah, why am I playing this at all? Basically, I kind of saw it advertised, and I think the videos that I've watched, this is Velocity's videos or the creators' videos about top 500 games or whatever, or I think that's the title, top 500 games. I find that interesting. Why do I find it interesting? It's, for me, my choice in video games is often kind of embarrassing, because I play the kind of really dreary ones. I played a lot of the same thing over and over again when I was younger, and it's the same is true now. Who am I kidding? Please last longer, Swamp Walking, and don't be a lich, Reaper. Okay, I need to kill this guy. So analyze him, and I need to keep my health high. So once my health reaches 900, I'm using a recover. I could even just use death on him. Oh god. That gave me a lot of health. Holy crap, that was a big level up. Okay, let's use a restore. I've still got Swamp Walk. Oh god, okay, Swamp Walk. Oh great, another one isn't there? Reaper, great. Yeah, I'm done for. Oh, I'm not! Ah, okay, restore. I do not have any more Swamp Walks. Let's use Siphon a bit. There we go, I got out of there. I can use one more Siphon. And what I was planning to do was to see if there was another tunnel over there. There's a tunnel in here. I want to see if there's another tunnel this way. Yes, there is. Okay, so let me add that to my little map. But there is another tunnel. Oops. Wrong thing. So there's another tunnel here. Okay, I'm going to explore this tunnel considering I'm here, and it's a waste of, possible enemies that I encounter if I just turn back to that tunnel simply because that's the first one. So let's enter. and we shall explore and repel for the start. I forgot I had repel. Why don't I just repel? Okay. We have one exit going north. I assume north, up. In any case. What about down? Still repelling. Nice. And one going down. Okay, now this is interesting because that means it might connect to something else. So I'm gonna explore downwards. Don't tell me. Oh my god. Okay. I am a giddy goat. Okay. I'm just gonna try and escape at this point because I'm not interested in trying to fight him. Oh, I can't minimize. I'm just gonna pause for now. I'm gonna draw this in. So that connects to that cave. There we go. This goes to show I didn't explore that cave. There we go, I escaped. So I'm going to stick repel back on, and I'm going to avoid caps at 100 steps. Brilliant. So it could be only 5. Ah, I'm clenching my fist, marking like that. Okay. I do not need to use that. I have strikes, not many. Analyze, plenty. Didn't really need that though. Okay, let's get repel back on. And go. Oh, repel's gone. Brilliant. Was this the right way? Titan. Oh, Titan, Titan, Titan. How much health does a Titan have? 2,900. There must be more spells that do more damage than just, you know, the 50 offered by Strike and or Blast, I suppose, up to 200. I still haven't found a very good. Enemy from him. Hang on, that's just one big cave, is it? That's just one big cave. I'm a donut. I am an absolute donut. All right. Is that the? Really? Okay. I'm sure I'll be laughed at by anyone watching this, but I don't care. That's a very weird looking cave. All right. I'm pretty sure. And there's a way up, so I'm gonna just go the way up now, since I'm here. So I'm gonna use Recover Works, up to 1,100. What is copy gonna give me? Analyze. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'll just use Recover. Let's go. Explore. Okay, I'm on a beach. Or on sand. I shall follow the left side. So anyway, I am now up here. Let's see what I have. I found water. Okay, still water. Still water. Something I would recommend, actually, might be a bit of customer feedback. I say customer, I didn't pay for this. Customer feedback. Hotkeys. Kind of like how in Pokemon you could assign select to be bicycle. I remember that was always handy whenever you enter and exit a building. If you could assign, I'm looking at my controller here, for example L1 and R1, if you can assign certain spells to them for use in the field, not in battle. In battle it's kind of good that you select them, but in the field it would be good if I could, for example, assign L1 for explore, R1 for repel and whatnot. What am I going to be against? Phantom. Okay. I escaped straight away. Thank you, RNG gods. You truly are a blessing. Warp. I got 40 warps. Okay, well there's plenty of beach here. Will I escape the Phantom this time? No, I did. Okay. Explore's gonna run out soon. Yep, there we go. This is a big beach. I found grass. I found rock. Hang on. Yeah, okay, that ends there. Phantom, please let me run. Don't have any more escapes. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm just gonna. I'm actually gonna do. No, I'm not gonna do that. So this has been. I'll draw something like this, and I'll call this. Oh, it's a bit big, isn't it? Phantom Beach. Okay, I'm heading down now. In search of... There's going to be something nasty here, isn't there? Mimic. I'm interested in what he's got, to be fair. He looks like he's got things I've never seen before. Also, how much health? Not a lot of health, I could kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Didn't get a lot of health for that, a lot of leveling up. So he wasn't a particularly devastating enemy. Okay, explore. Let's keep going. Okay, we found another cave. So I need to see what this cave is essentially. Okay, so I found. I don't know how to draw this now. So essentially, it's kind of down again. Okay, let's have a look. It's nothing here. Phoenix. Oh no, there is something here. Just the way the map looked. I'll analyze the Phoenix. I could kill him. It's not entirely implausible. I'm gonna keep trying to run. I think that's my best bet. No, he doesn't. He just chews through everything. I'll use a Joker, and I'll start freezing him. No, I won't use a Joker just yet. Regenerate, Joker, copy. No, yeah, okay, that works. Okay, let's use regenerate again. Okay, let's strain some. It's not really going to buy me time, he just chews right through that, doesn't he? Oh, I got away. Okay. Let's just use restore. I'm reaching the end of my my adventure here, I think. Okay. So this cave now has an exit. I found it. And where does this lead? That was the Phoenix Cave. Was the Phoenix Cave? I think the Phoenix Cave was this one, essentially. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that means right now I'm in this pit, and I get to a cave, and the cave will also lead me to Spirit Pass. I just want to confirm that, so that's where I want to keep going. Ninja. Yep, this is definitely it. I recall encountering ninjas. Okay. How much health do the ninjas have? Not that I'd be able to kill him because I haven't got many strikes left. Sod it, let's just try and kill him. I know exactly where I am, and I'm running low on supplies, so I may as well just kind of restart. Okay. Anyway, I know where I am, so... I think I started off with 1,400 health. So no, it's not worth me saving. I've lost all these spells just for, 200 health, 300 health. Okay, we will... Shall I just go back up then, maybe, through the Phoenix Cave? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Sod it, why not? Hang on, what enemy's in the sand? Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, now you're not going to show up when I'm looking for an enemy. Okay, there we go. Oh, just ninjas. Okay. Shouldn't have done that. What would copy give me? Explore. Great. Okay. Maybe a tactic is to use. Maybe a tactic to get spells such as Blast is to use copy for them. Oh no, because you can only copy it once. You can't keep copying it. Because obviously, after you use copy, you'd be copying copy. And that's just a loop. Nope, forget me. I was a brain fart. That was just dumb. I haven't done a test today to see if my microphone's working. I hope it is. Yeah. Also, I haven't set a timer or a stopwatch or anything. So again, no way to gauge. Okay, let's just go up. Let's explore. This is the Phoenix. Oh, Phantoms as well, okay. Come on, Mr. Phantom, let me escape. I know you want to. I've only got one restore left. So what I'm going to do now is just I'm going to continue along the southern kind of wall when I get out of the cave. And just see if there's anything else there, really. Because if that's the case, does that mean I have... Okay, I can't minimize, can I? Okay, doesn't matter. Because that means that... Oh yeah, I've still got this cave to explore. So on the other side of the swamp, I'm going to add that swamp pass. Or swamp canyon. I'm going to call it the swamp canyon. Swampy canyon. Okay. Swampy canyon. Just add little arrows. Was it in green? It was in green, wasn't it? Okay. Again, I bet the creator's shaking her head at my stupid little names for the things that she spent so much time, so much hard work, blood and sweat. I'm just calling it Swampy Canyon. Yeah. Okay. So where am I going now? I'm keep going straight up. Just oh, it's a rat. I can kill a rat. What do I think it was going to be? Okay, well let's just keep going. Bat, I can kill a bat. See, I'm underestimating Drain, because Drain is essentially... I'll have a look after the battle. Drain is like a good strike, is it not? Because strike is 30 to 50, or 40 to 50, and Drain is 30 to 50. Strike is, yeah, 40 to 50, Drain is 30 to 50. So I'm underestimating Drain. Drain should be, I should have more of those, and they're kind of easy to farm because of the bats. I should look into that. Is this the right exit? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to actually... Oh, no. Oh, no, not you. Not you. I'm going to use escape. Nope, I'm not going to use escape. Oh, for fuck's sake. Joker. There we go, got out of it. At what cost though? At what cost? Okay, so I'm going to use Repel and I'm going to use Swamp Walk. I'm going to use Swamp Walk. I'm going to use Repel and I'm going to use Siphon. Siphon. And I'm going to use... Copy. Do I want to get more siphons? Yeah, I'll get another siphon. No, copy's useful, damn it. Think. Okay, now I'm entering this cave. I shall save my explores by one step. Brilliant. Lava. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if there's obviously anything else in this tunnel. I imagine there's not. Oh, I'm still repelling. Unfortunate. No more repel. Oh god, what is it going to be? Basilisk. Um. 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 Right. Wow. Is this like a Harry Potter inspired thing? The basilisk in that, wasn't that if you looked at it you froze? Was that the thing in the second Harry Potter book? Anyway, I imagine there's a spell that you can use against the basilisk, and I just simply don't have it yet. And I also imagine that this has got lava in it, so I'm just gonna draw a bit of green in there, because green, of course, is the color of lava, famously. I think there is an exit. I have a good. Oh, that's my impression. I think there's going to be an exit. So, because I walked around the lava like that. I'm going to do the same thing, but I might save my repels. So I have to walk through that swamp without repels. Okay, we'll do that. I wanted to see what that basilisk had, really. It's a bummer. Yeah, so my... Yes, that's definitely it, because when I fought the sludge, my sort of... I can't remember what it's called, I'll look in the options now just so I don't call it the wrong thing. My ATB, a kind of ATB gauge thing, that moved very slowly. Whereas with the basilisk, it just moved normally, and I just simply couldn't choose an attack. It's information. Battle charger. Yeah, so yeah, the battle charger rose normally, but eagle. Okay. Yeah, basilisk. What I might do. So after I've finished exploring, I've discovered that I need to start being able to cross the lava. And until I've got spells for the purpose of crossing lava, I can't do anything. I'm going to start trying to kill enemies one by one. I'll make it kind of a mini game for myself. I'll start with the things that are sort of nearest to me. So I'm going to start with the. No, I figured out that the scouters are kind of easy to kill. I'll go to the left and I'll start trying to train up and attempt to kill the sentinels. I think they're called the guardians and the kraken. Krakenwinks. I'll try and defeat the kraken. A wolf. I'm going to analyze this bloke. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'll strike him a few times. And I'm going to use... Oh, he hurts himself, doesn't he? Not anymore. Okay, good. I'll attack him a few times. Perfect. Use extract. See if I can get a few blasts. There's one blast. I'm gonna use a Joker, sod it. Why not? Jokers aren't all that useful. No, they are useful. What am I chatting about? More wasn't that useful. Siphon. But I don't really have any shields. Okay, you got one blast. Was it worth it? Yeah, I imagine the penultimate thing is Lava Walk. I am pretty sure now. Ooh, on strike, thank you. Yeah, the penultimate spell is going to be Lava Walk. I think I'm going to kill him. Okay. I'm just going to use a restore. Oh, come on. Stop it. I'm going to strike, 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 strike. He's going to hurt himself a bit. And extract. Hopefully I get a couple of blasts. Nope. Yeah, I want to see if I can defeat enemies one by one. Say even if I imagine I keep doing what I'm doing, which is look at the spells that I've got. I really have loads of one, some of the other, and then everything's just basically one and 3, 6, 2, etc. It'd be better if I was adequately prepared, and even if, for example, I managed to meander around the entire world and get to the dragon, and God knows how, I don't even know what to expect at this point. But imagine I even kill him, so I would see that as a hollow victory, because I wouldn't have kind of mastered the entire world. I would have only, gone from point A to B, as opposed to inspected everything and seen how everything works. It'd be kind of like going from, to use Final Fantasy VIII as a comparison, kind of like going from the start to Ultimecia having the bare minimum GFs, without Cerberus, without Siren, etc. Without having, Fort Ultima weapon, without having a mega weapon, without having unlocked any of the kind of abilities that are locked in Ultimecia's castle. That's what I would compare it to. So I definitely want to, do this properly. Oh, Monday back to work. Will I be able to run? He's not gonna let me run, is he? I'm trying to escape. Nope. Yeah, all I want to do right now, right this minute, is get to that lava cave and see if I can get to the end without having to come across a basilisk and, inevitably dying. How did they kill him in Harry Potter? How did he get past the basilisk? Oh, he closed his eyes, didn't he? Well, it was nice knowing you. Brilliant. Yeah, he closed his eyes and swung. I think he stabbed him in the face. Or something like that, I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, let's just go. Rat. Oh, I can kill a wolf. Another one? A falcon. What else do they have? Oh, they've got plenty, don't they? Okay. I don't think I've actually ever tried to see what falcons have. Oh, why did I do that? That was a mistake. Oh well, too late. Okay. Skeleton. I should extract from this bloke, shouldn't I? No, I'm not. Analyze, strike, strike, strike. Extract, he's gonna kill himself, isn't he? Bloody hell. Okay. Let's just siphon a few times. And explore. Bat. Oh! So what's the thing between enemy frozen and exploring? That's what I want to know. Okay. Swamp walk. Oh, it's only 5 to 7 steps. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I'm not getting cursed. I'm just 3, 4, 5. Okay. Anyway. Well, no, I shall use a repel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 steps. Okay, I'm gonna use a siphon, and I'm gonna continue on my way. Okay, I'm gonna use repel now. Explore, hopefully. Oh, repel. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I need more repels. I got really lucky that I got so many repels and was able to go around. Okay, let's have a look at my map. I still haven't been there. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try one more time to get to that cave and avoid the basilisks. I'm not going to use repel to get through the swamp. I can't be bothered with these guys. I'm just going to try and run. No, I should be doing the opposite. I should be trying to kill them. Okay. This is a surefire way of getting out of the battle. Oh, too far. Swamp walk. Lich. Oh, great. That does so much bloody damage. See, stuff like that makes me think I am way too low level to be exploring that as much as I am. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's just keep going. Chin up. Falcon. Analyze. Strike. Maybe the Lich has no health whatsoever. I think the next time I come across Lich, I'm just going to try and death him straight away. I think that might be a good idea. Also, I want to see what the Falcon's got, as I said before I killed him. Okay. Extract. Quicken. That's what he had. What did he give me? Strike. Another one, thank you. Most gracious. And another one. Another one. Another one. Oh, good man. And what was that? Escape. Quicken. Oh, he might have been an explore. Okay. That was a decent haul. Let's just heal myself. Oops. I'm just gonna run. No, I'm not. Kill the bastard. Oh, I don't know why I'm bothering. Just attack. Okay. So, swamp pork. And if I come across a lich... Nope. He's got more than 350 health. See, I didn't see... I thought that was genuinely the counter for a lich. Who'd you get repel from? Oh, I can't believe I've forgotten. I'd have to rewatch a video. Okay. I still want to get back up there. I really do want to get back up there. Okay. Do I just do it at all costs? Okay. Okay, I'm giving up on that for now. Because obviously, if I use both my repels to get across, well, firstly I'm laying my hands in the gods of the RNG, so to get across with only one repel, you know, if I get 60 steps, brilliant. If I only get 5, then not so brilliant. And obviously if I use both of them, I can't avoid the basilisk. So, what to say? What I might do to finish this off, because I'm going to finish now. What I might do is, with what I've got, I'm going to try and kill a sentinel or a guardian, whatever comes first. In this case here. I'm probably hilariously underprepared, and it's going to make for cringeworthy or just hilarious viewing. I'm not going to cry. Promise I'm not going to cry. But I'm probably going to die quickly. And this is not going to be a fruitful adventure. So, yeah, there's that. What I might as well do is analyze this bloke. Attack him. What does he give me that's good? Strike. Escape is going to be pointless because I'm not going to be escaping, I'm going to be killing. Murdering. It doesn't really give me anything good. But, oh, I did 20. Of course I did 20 damage, didn't I? Alright. I may as well. No, I'm just going to go ahead so that I'm not going to dilly dally. Okay, let's just. Oh, sorry, let's kill a Kraken. Let's go for it. Let's just go all out. Go out with a bang. Find the Kraken. Kill the Kraken. Oh, it's a bloody robot. Psyching myself up and I come across end up fighting a robot, of all things. So the plan to fight the Kraken is just to do as much damage as possible. He has 1,700 health. 27 strikes. Let's just quickly think. 27 strikes is... isn't it times... wouldn't it be times 40? Strike does between 40 and 50, so let's say 27 times 40, that's 1,000 damage. Plus, I've got some drains, but obviously I have to heal myself as well. Plus, so I've got 20, so I've got 1,000 damage right there, at least. And I've got drains, I've got 6 of them. And 6, that's 30, let's say that's it's only 180. So that's going to be what, 1,200 odd. That means this is very much down to RNG once again. So much of it is, and I'm sorry if it's kind of harsh or that I'm missing the point or something, but just my general impression is, oh my god, it's frustrating. Anyway, that's that. So, with all the damage I have in my possession, I think I should be able to kill a Kraken. And then obviously, death. So once I've run out of, I think I'm going to do this. Once I've run out of strikes, and I've run out of drains, I'm just going to cast death and hope for the best. Obviously I can use analyze, can't I? Okay, here we go, Kraken. Let's analyze him. Oh, it's 1,600. That's even better for me. Obviously, I've also got to so use recover and recover again, and we'll use a regenerate next. No, not okay. That doesn't matter. I can use drain. Doesn't make a difference, does it? Joker. Oh god, Joker, you can't. Oh, he's just a nasty word. Anyway. Oh, Joker did not. Again, the damn RNG gods. I don't pray enough. Okay. Oh, blasted Kraken. To be fair, if I had a few blasts. Again. Between 10 and 200 though. That's nuts in my book. Something I would recommend is having I don't know. You need powerful sort of spells accessible to the player, but obviously you don't want it so that they can just spam them and just get through everyone really quickly. Something that adds kind of technique. Okay, we've got Sentinel. We're gonna kill this guy. No, we're not gonna kill this guy. We can try. We can go down swinging. Okay, let's use some repairs as well. Oh god. What do I have? I can only attack. So that may as well. Why I'm freezing him all the time is because I can just do a whole load of damage. I don't have to worry about him doing damage to me. I can just hold down X and just wait and see what happens basically. Well, the idea is using my healing stuff. Obviously, it allows Regenerate to do some work. Oh no, Regenerate is turn-based. That's not good. I have a strike. I did not realise. Yep. That was a good effort. That was a good effort. Solid effort. I'll give myself a 3 out of 10 for that. Okay, I want to get to the Kraken. Please let me get to the Kraken. I genuinely think I can beat the Kraken. Theoretically, what? I could defeat the Kraken with 9 blasts. By just doing blast, 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 blast. Obviously that's the best case scenario, it's never going to be like that. So really, I would need double that. Because I say the average is 100 and not 200. I'm going to repel just to get to the bloke. And I'll use Siphon, because it's useless in the battle with the Kraken. Sentinel, great. Nope, I can't escape. I'm going to try to escape simply just so I can use Restore and fight the Kraken. Because I know I can't defeat this guy. Yeah. I love how I've played this for like an hour today, and I'm still only 2 hours 50. Okay, I need to use Restore. Alright. Kraken, okay, let's go. No! No! Go away! Sentinel, no, no, nobody likes you. You're not fun, you just got too much health. I still, well, in previous sessions I was talking about what I imagine these enemies to look like. For Sentinel, all I imagine is the rocket launcher from James Bond Nightfire. Alright, Kraken, you're by the water, aren't you? I remember encountering you here. It's another Sentinel. Oh, not be happy, come on! This is a joke. Taking the piss. No. Alright. This is not good. Yeah, so what I want to do... I don't think I can get to that. I don't think I can Maybe if I spend 3 hours, maybe I'll reach the end of that cave, the one that I was exploring with the lava and the basilisks. But I think a more prudential use of my time would be to do what I was planning to do now, which is simply just see if I can defeat all the enemies one by one. Because if I can comfortably defeat, also if I defeat them, I'll be leveling up essentially, and that's very important. If I can comfortably defeat the say like all the blokes over here, and there's even lava here that I need to cross anyway, so it's not as though this is the end. If I can comfortably defeat everyone here, then I'll be more able to move on. Just continue. Ooh. I do think I've come a long way though. I think I've learned a lot. But I understand why it might be kind of frustrating for the creator watching this to think that I'm kind of being dumb in the sense that I'm just allowing myself to get killed continuously and to, you know, get frustrated with myself. Because ultimately, if somebody's not enjoying themselves while playing the game, then it defeats the purpose really. So the heart of it is enjoyment. But don't get me wrong, okay, get rid of these sentinels. They're bloody annoying. Oh, I have repel, don't I? Okay, I'm not going to use repel because I'm right here, aren't I? Okay, Kraken, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's go analyze. Okay, strike. Cover. Strike. Oh, I'm in the middle of the sea. Why am I in the middle of the sea? Oh, for fuck. Oh, I don't want to escape. I'm not in the middle of the sea, that's just... Oh, just because it fades out. For whatever reason, I thought I was in the middle of the sea. I messed up there, and now I definitely can't defeat him. Great. I didn't mean to press escape. Ah. Bloody hell. Okay. I'm gonna go into this tunnel. Nope, not that tunnel. Repel. I haven't been in this tunnel in ages. Don't tell me I didn't even see this passage now. Okay, no, it's definitely... I forgot I can actually go through it. Alright, let's just... Oh, okay. Shouldn't have risked it. Do I want to try and fight the Kraken one more time? Okay, so he deals a lot of damage, I've got to think. Do I need to... I need to get used to scrolling like this. Okay, let's try one more time. I'm going to keep saying that until I actually either tear my hair out or defeat him. I've saved only once this entire session. And funnily enough, I was fighting something in the first area, in the starting area. Well, well, well. Okay, let's go. Eagle. Ah, hang on. So that cave with the basilisks, maybe it's, you know, to catch out dum-dums like me who are planning to avoid actually exploring the game and just simply get from point A to point B. Which, basically in that situation, you're kind of expected to walk through the lava to get to where you need to go, but you can go around the perimeter, perhaps? Perhaps that's the thing? Anyway, let's just keep going. I'll use a siphon once I've got through this cave. Oh, no one likes you, come on. I'll say this. I want to defeat thingy, but I really don't have to look at these sentinels anymore. It's a pain in the bum. I'm gonna use it with repels, so why not? Okay, I'm here. But should I have come? No. I am looking for a siphon. I need as much health as I can. The final battle. Okay, here we go. I fought him and I was here, right? Something like this. The Kraken awakes. Right. Oh. Oh. But Mom. Why do I have to keep seeing this bloke? This guy's a real pain. Oh, he has barrier, doesn't he? Barrier, nullify damage for 2 turns. Great. Cheers for that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kraken. Strike, strike, strike. Repair, repair, repair. There's no point using repair, it just out damages it. Oh, for damn Joker! Why do I even risk using it? Okay, I think I'm done. What a frustrating time. I explored a lot though, I'm happy about that. Let's have a look at my little map that I've done. Okay. Ah, okay. I imagine this links with this. This links with that. It could even be the one in the same cave, for all I know. If that's the case, I really don't know where I'm supposed to go next. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this bit. Maybe that's the way to the dragon. Because if that's, then there might be something this way. If that's the case, oh, I don't think I'm nearly high enough level. In terms of health, or I have nearly enough spells in order to continue exploring. That's the overwhelming sort of, well, that's the conclusion I've drawn from today's session, and I ought to do exactly that, really. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So next time, just get rid of all this crap I did. So next time, I shall. Next time I shall do that essentially. I think I'll just be grinding. But I think to make it slightly different, it's going to be slightly different than that. I'm going to just do it silently, I think. Yeah, and I think I should be more effective in that regard. It's not as though my commentary is, mesmerizing, is it? Anyway, that's it. Cheerio.